Good day to everybody. This is Dr. J here. I am going to discuss B12 deficiency and what we can do to help that, okay? So 40% of the people, 40%, you and me, could potentially have a B12 deficiency. That's what research is showing us. So how do we find out about that? You can find out about a B12 deficiency with 3 labs, B12, taking your blood and finding out what your B12 levels are, with methylmalonic acid as well, and also homocysteine. Okay, real easy. So with any of these symptoms that are like aha moments for you, you can ask your doctor to pull these tests for you. It's in the differential, okay? So I'm just empowering you to know that you can go in and ask for the test, and they should be able to do it, okay? Okay, so number one, it's the most common with most diseases across the board, is just fatigue, low energy. Like your get up and go left. So there's many things that can cause that, but one of them is in fact B12. Notable, right? Okay, number 2, be a lack of focus, poor memory, and you can't think as fast as you used to. Okay, number 2. Number 3 would be poor cellular function, which ends up leading to autoimmune diseases, and autoimmune diseases can totally have a B12 deficiency component, okay, all of them, but like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, those are keys. So we want to get that checked, right? Okay, so then anemia. So if you have anemia, you are probably B12 deficient, so you would want to be taking a B12 supplement. Okay, so one of the early signs is if you go to get up and you're kind of lightheaded, because B12 helps your red blood cells form and be big and beautiful, okay? So B12, anemia. Also, number 5 would be low thyroid, hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, adrenal fatigue, think B12 deficiency. And you want to find out if that is the case, and then you want to find out how to overcome it. Okay, so number 6 is emotional health. Your emotional health is really important. So if you're irritable a lot these days, sudden onset of irritability, any kind of long-term anxiety, stress, that can cause you to be B12 deficient, okay? So in our clinic, when people come to us for neuropathy all the time, they have numbness, tingling, burning in their hands or their feet, in their fingers or their toes. A real kick in the pants would be any kind of numbness and tingling in the face, okay? That causes a neuronal signaling problem. It can be related to a B12 deficiency. There's over 100 different neuropathies. But in the end, it can be a neuronal signaling problem. And what are we going to do to overcome that? So an easy way to just start tapping into that is it a B12 deficiency problem? Okay, simple test. Number 8 would be balance problems. You're kind of unsteady, your gait is off. That means the way you walk, you're kind of walking crooked. So those people that have been drinking alcohol also for a long period of time, they'll notice that their gait is off. That can be a B12 deficiency. And then last but certainly not least is Tyanidis, or the ringing in your ears. It's a brain and a neuronal signaling problem. So could it be B12? Could it be that easy? And the answer is quite possibly it could be. So again, the blood test for that would be taking the B12, the methylmalonic acid, and a homocysteine blood test will very simply help you to find that out, okay? So now how did I get here? How on earth did I get here? So there's 3 reasons. 3 possible reasons. There's probably many more, but these are my 3, is your digestive health. Any kind of digestive health problem, then you're pretty much possibly going to have a B12 deficiency, okay? So like long-term IBS, inflammatory bowel disease, diverticulitis, Crohn's, so B12. think B12. So you want to find out about that. And the second would be vegans or vegetarians. So absolutely wonderful that this is your choice in life, but it's in animal foods that you get B12. So you'll need to supplement, you beautiful people, okay? Also, okay, poor diets. Poor diet, this is number 3, okay? Third step to crashing out your life on B12 deficiency is a poor diet. Sugar, 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 eating tons of inflammatory foods like gluten, dairy, and lots of sugars. There's a ton more, but anyway, you can follow my Leaky Gut stream. The 4 steps to overcome, okay? Step 1 would be happily to eat the naturally occurring foods that have B12 in them. Yay! Okay, perfect. You're gonna get it from chicken liver, beef liver, okay? Oh, beautiful wild-caught salmon, wild-caught tuna. Okay, so grass-fed meats is where you're going to get it. The raw dairies is the other food. Raw dairies, kefir, yogurt, raw cheeses. Raw is the key when you're purchasing these raw dairy foods, okay? And number 2 would be the studies out of Stanford say you need your probiotics, but probiotics in your belly help assimilate B12. Number 3 would be heal your leaky gut. So you have to figure out if you even have leaky gut. So that's that Cyrex lab that we talked about. You can always watch my videos on leaky gut to learn, but you have to heal the gut. And so how long is that going to take? Is it 3 months, 6 months? It depends, 2 years. It depends on the severity and what you have going on how to heal leaky gut. Anyway, we got to heal it. Okay. Would be to take an active form of B12. Okay, so you want to take it sublingually under your tongue. Okay, so you take it under your tongue so that you can absorb it, because if you have gut problems, you're not going to absorb it, and you need it. Okay, so you're going to take B12 sublingually as a liquid or a tablet. I really don't recommend the capsules just because your gut has to digest and absorb it, and that may be an issue, okay? So also, if you're taking desiccated liver in a capsule, that's got tons of B12 in it too. So you don't necessarily have to if that's working for you, but the question would be is, do you have a gut issue? Because you need to heal the leaky gut, okay? So I am thankful that you joined me to learn about B12. Know that you're empowered to ask your physician for those tests. You can also message me if you want to get them, because I'm happy to send them to you as part of the complete wellness panels that I do to help people take their next step together towards health. Amen? All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll chat soon. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell if you want to get notifications every Saturday. Bless you. Thanks for joining.